And the Tabiona Tigers will start Dayton Gines, Bryce Fabrizio, Dallin Park, Gavin Rhodes, and Vertus Winder. Gavin Rhodes is going to be the big question mark for Bryce Valley. What can they do to stop the two big men, Gavin Rhodes and Vertus Winder? This has been your State Bank of Southern Utah pregame report. State Bank of Southern Utah wants to thank you for keeping your money local, helping support and build our communities. State Bank of Southern Utah, where local decisions produce better results since 1957. As we get set for the opening tip-off. This is your United Mine Workers of America tip-off. UMWA is a powerful voice since 1890, the Union for All Workers. To join UMWA for a more secure future, contact them today, 435-820-2692. It's not just for mine workers. Any worker group can join the UMWA. Rhodes and Roberts set to jump for their respective teams. Mike Ahlstrom alongside Tyler Gibb. Dallin Richards on the producing. Austin Owens is our stat man. Ashley Coombs on the camera. Mason Ahlstrom and Colin Pace on the sideline cameras, and Nathan Thatcher on our sideline reports. Little turnaround jumper from the high post won't go. Cooper Owens with the rebound for Bryce Valley. 1-on-3 travels.
That's tough when you get inside and then you see the tall Gavin Rhodes coming at you to contest, and you realize, wait, maybe this isn't the best idea, and then you just get caught off balance.
And nowhere to go. Couldn't take it anywhere at that point. Giles, defended by Owens, or by Andrus, and out of bounds. Bryce Valley inbounds. Rustin Shanath. Zarin Roberts looks. Defended by Park, has it tipped away. Picked up by Cooper Owens. Cooper yo-yos, hands to Roberts. Roberts, Andrus, Rustin in the paint, kicks it out. Open three, Zarin off the back iron. Rebound, the big man, Gavin Rhodes. Bryce and Fabrizio. Three on the way. Vertus with the rebound. Three again on the way. That one's off the mark. Roberts with the rebound. These guys, Tabby played a triple overtime game last night. That's almost an extra half of basketball.
And it was intense. I mean, all the stakes in the world on the line. So it's not just any basketball. It's very intense and a lot of minutes.
The pass tipped up in the air, and Fabrizio standing on the end, or not Fabrizio, that's Giles. Yeah, let's send it down to Nathan Thatcher for a Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report.
Hey guys, I talked to both coaches pregame. Coach Seibert of Bryce Valley said he was proud of his team's effort last night against Panguitch, and he felt that their best looks came when they moved the ball and went hard to the bucket. He wants to play a similar game today. Meanwhile, on the other side, Coach Gines said today is about pride and that it was heartbreaking to lose the way they did last night. He felt that something out of this world helped Rich to hit that 30-foot three to tie and to keep Fabrizio's overtime buzzer beater three from hitting the bottom of the net. But he wants the seniors to go out on a high note this afternoon. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Nathan. That is when you lose in a triple overtime, and frankly, foul trouble down the stretch. I mean, Tabiona ended with 4 starters on the bench in fouled out.
Yeah, that's hard. If you're, Bryce and Fabrizio or some of those guys, and you played such a good game, Fabrizio was a huge part of that comeback and everything, and to have to watch the final overtime on the bench, there's nothing worse in sports than watching your team out there and knowing that you can't do anything to help them.
For sure. Rustin Shanoff kicks it. Cooper Owens, 3 in the corner, rims over. Rebound pulled down by Lee. Park. Fabrizio, bounce pass to Virtus. Winder for 2.
Fabrizio keeping his eyes up so that way when the defense crashes on him, he's able to just drop it down to Winder.
Roberts. Andrus, he'll shoot the 3 in the corner. That one rims out. Virtus with the rebound for the Tigers. Winder. Blocked by Andrus. Roberts gets the rebound.
Dallin Park is one of the more underrated defenders, I think, in this tournament. If you look at what he did against Jace Cox when they played Valley, he really made life difficult for him.
Oh, buddy.
And he's a hustler that time, sprinting the floor and taking the charge.
So in for Bryce Valley, Clay Gray, Rocco Perez, Bryce Siret, Kata Moreno, and Griffin Roberts. 5 subs in the game for Bryce Valley. And Antonio Moreno took a shot to the side of the head. Somebody's elbow's got to be sore.
You have to imagine how sore just everybody that plays all the way till Saturday gets in this tournament.
Inbound pass taken away. Oh, nice bounce pass back from Kata to Rocco.
Perez,
assist.
He just keeps moving. He passes it, but then he finds the open hole inside and finishes inside for the 2-point basket.
Winder to Lee to Fabrizio for 3. That's off the iron. Ball on the loose. Griffin Roberts comes up with it. Perez. Bryce Siret. Draws defense, shovels it back out to Perez. Wraparound pass. Antonio Moreno. Perez finds him perfectly with a little wraparound pass because the defenders came to Rocco.
The last 2 possessions for Bryce Valley, they've done a good job because with Winder inside and Rhodes, it's hard to just take it on a straight post up. Instead, they've cut through the lane while those 2 are occupied defending the ball, and that's created better looks for them.
Second one's good from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Park needs help and a foul. Second, 2 quick fouls on Perez. In the corner, 3 on the way. Bounces high and in. Fabrizio ties it up with a Bryce Canyon City 3.
Tabiona didn't really even run a play to get him open. Bryce Valley just lost him, and he was left standing alone.
Park with the foul. 5 starters back on the floor for Bryce Valley. Andrus. Roberts fakes right, comes left. Andrus, right wing in, little 10-footer. Bank shot won't go. Giles, Fabrizio, out of bounds. Rustin Shanath. Bryce Valley 5 out. Zarin draws the defense, kicks to Cooper. Three-pointer goes long and a rebound foul.
So far, Bryce Valley, they've done a pretty good job in the rebounding battle. They've elevated high for rebounds and gone up and done a good job of just kind of having enough bodies down there.
Inbounds to Blake Syrat. Cooper comes off the double screen. Andrus 3 off the iron. Rebound tipped. Blake Syrat knocks it away, but it goes to Tabby. Fabrizio. Right side to Lee, back to Fabrizio. Lee open inside to Winder, ball on the ground. Traveled.
Bannon Lee trying to make a hustle play, diving on the ground. His momentum just carried him, kind of did a little spin move.
Blake Syrat passes tipped away. Rustin does a good job getting in the way, but Dayton Giles, too good, gets it to roll in.
Jump the passing lane, and that's a smart move. Just kind of get a hand on it and then chase it down.
Rustin Shanath with a Bryce Canyon City 3 puts Bryce Valley back on top. Takeaway by Cooper Owens. Euro step by Zarin. Jump ball possession will go to Bryce Valley. I've not seen one drop in from that angle. It hit the front of the rim, then the back, and then just dropped in right there to the... Bounce pass from Cooper into Rustin. 36 seconds on the game clock for the first quarter. Cooper in the middle, kicks it to Blake. Owens, Luke, Rustin fakes the 3, steps in, 15-footer off the front of the iron. And a rebound foul against Tabby.
Bryson Fabrizio gets called for the foul. His first foul. Remember, he fouled out last night, so just the first for him, but he's around the ball a lot.
Rustin catches, shoots the 3, won't go. Rebound. Rhodes. Fabrizio tries to get down to the lead. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 8-7, Bryce Valley with a 1-point lead. State Championship basketball brought to you by Harvard Reach Construction on KSLSports.com.
I know. You think underage drinking is wrong.
Letting a parrot watch horror movies is wrong. I found you! Underage drinking? That's very wrong. It can harm your learning ability and your grades.
When your kids understand underage drinking isn't just wrong, it's very wrong, 9 out of 10 don't drink.
Precision Tire Service is a new tire lube shop in Duchesne, Utah. Stop in and see what's new. Service with a smile. Congratulations, Tabiona Tigers, on a great season. Best of luck at state.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
If you are buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Welcome back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Blackburn Propane. Clay Gray's first foul. Coach Syrett doing a 5-man rotation. At first, the starting lineup almost chased down by Clay Gray. Fabrizio comes back, pass inside to Winder, off the glass, won't go. Winder shot up. And a foul on the shot by Bryce Syrett.
I don't know how Fabrizio got that initial entry pass to Winder. There was 2 Mustangs right there closing in on it.
It was on a rope. It was a hot pass. Gavin Rhodes is first bucket.
Yeah, it is an interesting, I guess, thing with Coach Syrett bringing in 5 fresh legs each time.
Yeah, the starters are 4 seniors and Rustin, the 1 junior. Rocco Perez, nice entry pass down low to Rocco. So you got the 4 seniors in the starting lineup, and then this lineup includes the sophomores and 2 juniors.
Yeah, and if, the one advantage to that, if you have 5 guys that always play with each other, is you build the chemistry and you don't have to work as many things out with that.
Clay Gray, you ran into a wall. Perez 3 won't go. Rebound Fabrizio behind the back. Clay Gray's second foul. Into Fabrizio. Gavin Rhodes. Shot up short. Perez with the rebound. Shot rims over. Perez puts it back up, won't go. Ball on the floor, loose. Clay Gray, Bryce Syrett, left side, goes to the ground, tripped up. That line, I saw it. That line reached up and grabbed his foot.
Which one? They're all 3.
Well, it was the white and blue where they cross. It got caught in the V right there.
That's the floor monster. Sometimes they can paint those lines on a little extra thick. You just catch a toe.
Catch a toe. Kind of like Ozzy when he stepped on that pebble yesterday with his walking boot. Park, Fabrizio in the corner, 3 won't go. Winder with the rebound. Around the perimeter again, this time Giles travels. Defensively, Bryce Valley doing a great job on Tabby.
Yeah, they're hustling to close out in the corner. Giles extremely capable of knocking down those open threes, and that one on a second chance opportunity in rhythm. But Bryce Valley, the closeout, forces a travel.
Strand Giles checks in for Dayton Giles. Rustin to Blake. Rustin chases it down the right corner. Fabrizio defending on Roberts. Defender goes by. Shot is short and out of bounds. Great defensive stand that time by Tabby.
Yeah, 35 seconds is a long time to defend like that and not allow any sort of look. And Roberts made a good move to actually have a clear look at the basket, but just too rushed.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. The state championship basketball brought to you by Harward and Reese Construction on KSLSports.com.
Stage Stop Station has all of your traveling needs. Stop by our Route 12 grill for a homemade burger and fries, or for fresh south of the border Mexican cuisine.
Big or small, life is a collection of defining moments. And at Southern Utah University, these moments happen all the time. This is where you find your people, where new friends become like family, where you face challenges with confidence, knowing you have a supportive community cheering you on. These moments are more than just memories. They define who you are and who you will become. This is where you soar. See your future at suu.edu.
Tandem Contractors is a licensed general contractor specializing in dirt work, concrete, utility installation, and septic systems, serving Garfield County and the surrounding area. Call Tell today, 435-6...
All right, welcome back off the Zions Bank timeout for banking designed to help you score more. Zions Bank is for you. Gavin Rhodes gets his first bucket of the game, puts the Tigers up by one. Roberts to Andrus. Skip pass to Rustin. Dribbles in, kicks it to Andrus. Andrus to Rustin in the paint, scoops it up and scores. How he got that? That ball's like a pinball back and forth around the middle. Pops into Rustin's hands and he wraps it around and then out of bounds. All righty, should we play a little Fab Rats trivia?
Let's do it.
Here you go, Tyler. This is a good one. Fab Rats, a family-friendly, entertaining YouTube channel. Just like and subscribe today. We're going to ask a question. You email us the results. 3 up and good. Bryce and Fabrizio has 6 points in the game. 2 Bryce Kane City threes. So the question is, what year was the three-point line put on the floor in high school ball?
My guess was wrong.
Mine was, I was off by 1 year.
That's pretty good.
But I'm closer to that age than you. So email us at uhsslive@gmail.com. What year was the foul or the three-point line put in a high school game? As Luke Andrus takes one of those shots for Bryce Valley. Giles to Bryce and Fabrizio. Park down inside. Virtus tipping away. Roberts comes up with it.
Bryce Valley's making it difficult for Tabiona. Anytime they get it inside the paint, there's a lot of bodies crashing the passing lanes.
Roberts open for 3. High bounce. Rebound Bryce and Fabrizio. Fabrizio from downtown. Rebound picked up by Giles. Virtus, Winder. Park drives baseline, double team, jump ball. Possession Bryce Valley.
Another one of the 5-in, 5-out subs for Bryce Valley.
Nice little floater by Roberts in the paint. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Put up and in. Griffin Roberts with the basket.
A little double clutch to let Gavin Rhodes fly by. And then he finishes on the second time up.
Three on the way and good. Park. Clay Gray in the corner. Griffin. Bryce Siret, floater, rims out. Antonio Moreno. Perez, ball swatted out and a reach in from behind. And I like that call. I do not like that defense. And there's so many players do it, but it doesn't get called enough. That swat in from behind.
It's nearly impossible to reach around somebody's backside, wrap around to the ball, unless you're Stretch Armstrong. Your arm's not going to be able to do that without making contact.
Perez. The high post underneath to Moreno. Kicks it out to Clay Gray. Bryce Siret catches, shoots the three off the iron. Rebound pulled out of there by Tabby. Fabrizio sends it into the Bryce Valley bench.
Although Siret missed that last three for Bryce Valley, there was about 4 passes in the span of 2 or 3 seconds. The ball was popping. Siret got a great look at a three, not able to knock it down, but that's the type of ball movement you need to beat a zone.
For sure. A lot of contact there between Fabrizio and Andrus. Pass down into Blake Siret by Roberts. So we've got a winner. Well, we got a bunch of answers. The correct answer, that three-point line was installed in the high school game in 1987. And we have a bunch of shirts up here. So we're going to give it to a few winners. Well, there's only 4. 5. Taylor Miller, Spence Cowan, Audrey Stewart, Allie Rhodes, and Corey Anderson. You can all come get a shirt in the Fab Rat up at the broadcast booth. Zarin Roberts made them both. Oh, Blake Siret made them both. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Ozzy. Fade away by Giles. Good. That was 23, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Strand Giles.
The PA announcer announced Bannon Lee, but
Rustin Chenault, three off the iron. Rebound. Fabrizio. Good if it goes short. That's going to do it for the first half. All right, we'll send it right down to Nathan Thatcher at the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. Coach Gines is walking slow like, I don't want to talk to him right now.
Coach, a lot of missed shots for a majority of that first half. Do you feel that was due to poor shot selection, or was it just missing shots?
Yeah, just missing shots, and then we didn't take care of the ball very well at that half. That little trap they got going is giving us a little fits right now. We're having a hard time finding our big guy inside, and so we just got to make some adjustments and hopefully settle down, make some shots, and try to get it inside a little bit more.
In a back-and-forth affair like this, what do you feel like is the one thing that can help your guys pull away in the second half?
Well, not turn the ball over and get a shot. Any shot's better than a turnover, so hopefully we can. And we got to rebound the ball and run a little bit and get going a little bit. I think the second half will come out a little bit fired up.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Coach. Back up to you guys.
All righty, thank you, Nathan and Coach Gines. This is that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. The Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games registration is now open. Go to utahsummergames.org.
Tropic Utah
I
is
will
your
just-
destination, located in the middle of 5 national and 4 state parks with other recreation areas to see as well. With more hiking, biking, horseback riding, canyoneering, and adventure than you can do in a lifetime, Tropic has lots of options for lodging and dining. Hope to see you soon in Tropic.
Welcome back to the Sevier Valley Center for the Southern Utah University halftime report. This is where you soar, SUU. At the half, Tabby with a 3-point lead, 19-16 over Bryce Valley.
Neither team ever creating any separation. Believe it or not, 3 points right now is the largest lead by either team. So the entire game played within one possession, back and forth. Both teams defending well, making it difficult.
For sure. Scorers, Bryson Fabrizio leads all scorers with 6 points. This has been your Southern Utah University halftime report. This is where you soar, SUU. We'll be back after this.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus. It's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The ice ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at ruby'sinn.com.
Enhance your farm's productivity with Aero AG Solutions advanced spray drones. Aero AG specializes in custom aerial application of pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers, seed, and more. Call Logan Lefevre at 435-690-9819.
Brown Brothers Construction is your trusted ready-mix supplier. We proudly serve Wayne, Paiute, Garfield, and Kane counties, delivering reliable and cost-effective concrete solutions for residential, commercial, and industrial projects. We are excited to announce we now offer concrete pumping services in Kane County. Need to get concrete to a hard-to-reach location? Our concrete pumping services make placement fast, easy, and efficient, saving you time and labor costs. Call us today and experience top-notch service with a commitment to excellence.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit brycecanyoncityut.gov.
Oscar and Christine Ward with Bryce Canyon Scenic Tours and Shuttle Service, offering tours, bike rentals, and transportation throughout the Bryce Canyon country area. We're proud to support the Bryce Valley Mustangs.
Danny, Wendy, Waylon, and Cameron Brinkerhoff invite you to come relax and enjoy life at a slower pace. Surround yourself with some of nature's most breathtaking scenery on their quiet farm surrounded by Bryce Canyon National Park and the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
The Bryce Canyon Inn and Pizza Place in Tropic are proud to support Region 20 teams. Come stay in our clean, comfortable cabins. Enjoy our homemade pizza and savor our rich, specialty coffee blends while watching the sun rise over Bryce. Come explore with us.
Bryce Canyon Subway wants to thank the Region 20 teams for their business this past season. If you're looking for a great summer job with competitive wages and flexible hours, call Cherish or Lucene at 435-834-5888.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Cannonville, Utah, located in the heart of color country from Bryce Canyon National Park to Grosvenor's Arch, there is more beauty to see than you can fit into one trip. Cannonville, your adventure headquarters. Go Mustangs!
Canyon Trail Rides is a family-owned business providing a unique experience on the back of a horse or sure-footed mule. To see the spectacular scenery of Bryce Zion and Grand Canyon North Rim National Parks. To make reservations, please visit our website, canyonrides.com.
Clark's Country Market and Rustler's Restaurant on Main Street in Tropic, your hometown grocer. Rustler's offers a wide variety of entrees, and Kindy's Sweet Shop will satisfy that sweet tooth. Dallas and Emily Clark wish the Bryce Valley Mustangs success.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today, 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason. Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch, Utah, where real cowboys along with locals gather for our famous homemade food. Big news! We are in our new location. We couldn't be more pleased. With a new large banquet room to accommodate large parties and events. Come join us at the Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication and builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today.
Welcome back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth at the Sevier Valley Center. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Tabiona gets the ball to start the second half. Coach Gines promised they'd come out on fire this second half in his sideline interview with Nathan Thatcher. In the corner, three off the mark. Rebound Fabrizio into Winder to Fabrizio, three. That one's off the mark. Rebound Luke Andrus for Bryce Valley. Zarin. Three up for Owens, won't go. Chases down his rebound, is tipped by Zarin. Cooper comes up with the board. Spreading this 2-3 zone way wide. Somebody's got a flash to the high post. Andrus runs into the wall of Virtus. Turnaround jumper, Rustin Shanath cuts the lead to 1. Inside, Rhodes double teamed, up and in. He's so tough, Tyler.
Yeah, even when you send 2 different Mustangs at him, if he gets it in position and down below, he's tall enough he can rise up and finish.
Little lackadaisical pass, and it's taken the other way by Fabrizio. You've got to be crisp and clean, or Tabiona will make you pay. And timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This 1A State Championship basketball brought to you by the Bryce Kane Car Show and Fly-In on 1aball.com.
Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs and Associates at 435-633-5981.
All right, let's send it down to the Larry H. Miller Utah Sideline Report. Nathan Thatcher.
Hey, guys, I talked to Coach Syrett coming out of the locker room, and he said there were a few things that they could fix when they were down at the half. He said they need to be better at attacking the open lanes. They've had multiple opportunities, but then they get hesitant and settle for mid-range floaters or jump shots. And then he also noted poor three-point shooting. They shot 1 for 14 in that first half, and he said even if we make 2 more, which still isn't good, we could have been up. Back up to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, Nate. Absolutely great insight. There's that Bryce Canyon City 3. Luke Andrus, his first points of the game, cuts that lead to 2. Just like that, you called it. Sorry, I had you muted, Tyler.
No
I was trying to do it all by myself.
Unmute Nathan, mute me.
Reverse layup, Blake Syrett. Andrus with the rebound, put back, and 1. Fouled by Dallin Park.
And the response out of the timeout from Coach Syrett and the Mustangs, Tabiona, kind of like Coach Giants said, they came out with a little bit more energy to start the half. Coach Syrett quickly regroups just a minute and a half in, and they come out immediately 5 straight points.
Tied it up at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Fabrizio, Park, back to Fabrizio, to Giles. Open 3, Giles buries a Bryce Canyon City 3. Dayton Giles. And Tabby's back on top. Andrus. Skip pass, tipped. Rustin looks at the 3. Andrus. Zarin back to Andrus. Catches, shoots, short. Rebound, Bryson Fabrizio on the break. Park back to Fabrizio. Giles. Bryson Fabrizio, 25-footer. Andrus with the rebound for Bryce Valley, going the other way. Andrus takes in, won't go. Rebound on the floor, still loose. Blake used that little kind of mini hook, throws it up at the basket. Doesn't go in, it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Winder did a good job of just staying straight up and not allowing any room. When he took the contact, he didn't back down, so he forced the little hook to be a little fading backwards.
Park for 3, rims out. Rebound, Giles. Park again, same spot, same result. Again, Tabby rebounds. Fabrizio. Bounce pass into Rhodes. He pump fakes once, and he's fouled on the wrist.
that was such a good entry pass from Giles. The defender, I think it was Roberts, kind of came around the backside, but a bounce pass that led Rhodes towards the baseline helped him sneak past.
Gavin Rhodes at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. I have that down as only the third free throw that Tabby has shot in the entire game. Is that right, Ozzy?
Yeah, he's 3 for 3, but nobody else has gone to the free throw line.
8 points in the game to lead all scorers is Gavin Rhodes. Bryce Valley with their 5-man substitution. Roberts touch pass inside to Moreno. Brace to Perez. Fabrizio. Right side lob inside to Gavin Rhodes. Moreno walls up. That's tipped out of bounds by Park.
That's a situation where Rhodes, he catches it low on the block, and instead of just immediately turning and fading, if you just take one power dribble and kind of get Moreno off balance, might be easier.
For sure. Nice work by Bryce. Gets a couple offensive rebounds. Bryce and Fabrizio. Kicks it out. Park 3. Got it. Bryce, Canyon City 3 for Dallin Park.
8-0 run, Tabiona.
Park. 3 on the way, off the front of the iron. Rocco Perez chases it down as Dayton Giles was a little short on the shot. Perez takes a hard shot from Park. Goes to the ground, no call. Moreno going strong inside.
That catch, just to take it away from Fabrizio, it looked like it was going to be a steal, but Moreno able to come up with it for 2.
Lob over the top. Gavin Rhodes is so strong inside. He plays big. He's strong. Gray, baseline. Siret. Underneath Moreno. Pump fakes. Gavin Rhodes blocks it. Travel. 33-26. Tabby. Five-man substitution for Bryce Valley. Rustin Schnoff. Zarin. That I agree that was a foul, but that was pretty soft compared to some of the others they've let go.
Yeah, they haven't called much, just 3 fouls total in this quarter.
Roberts, baseline Owens. Rustin slices down through, and Cooper sees him in time. Rustin will go to Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Shanath knocks down the first Legacy Ace Hardware free throw.
Just a 6-point game. Opportunity to make it a 5-point game. Giles to Park. Bounce pass knocked away, picked up by Zarin. Bounce pass to Rustin, and he resets it. Lob down to Andrus, catches. Cooper Owens baseline out to Zarin, a little high. Pass knocked out of bounds. Vertus Winder into the game for Tabby. Andrus, baseline. Cooper sets, shoots the three in their left corner. Got it, Bryce Canyon City 3.
Owens in the corner. He didn't hesitate when he got it. There's a big difference with the hesitation versus not. And that time, Owens proves he was ready to knock it down.
Dayton Giles, ball loose. Through Vertus's hands, picked up by Cooper. 33-30 after 3. This is Utah State Championship basketball, brought to you by Garfield Memorial Hospital on TeamHive.live.
Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Paiute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mutters at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Hello? What about the fridge?
We welcome you back in the Blackburn Propane booth, broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Sevier Valley Center, Bryce Valley ball for the fourth quarter. They trail by 3. Rustin Chenault 3 on the way. Got it! Tie game. Bryce Canyon City 3.
That's a quick 7-0 run in response after Tabiona climbed out to the lead. Bryce Valley has answered each time.
Vertus has the entry pass knocked away. Inbounds knocked out of bounds. Well, they got the inbounds, but then it was the next pass from Rhodes. Giles to Fabrizio. Giles 3. Short. Rebound. Giles. Tabby working it around the perimeter. 17 on the shot clock. Giles 3 won't go. Rustin Chenault with the rebound for Bryce Valley. Rustin read that well.
Yeah, he did. You wouldn't notice in the rebounding department that Bryce Valley gives up as much size as they do.
Yeah, they're doing really well. They had a slight breakdown. That 3 won't go, but another rebound for Bryce Valley as Tabby when they came back. Rustin Chenault 3's off the mark, short. Gavin Rhodes to Giles to Rhodes. 3 is good. Dayton Giles puts Tabby back up by 3.
Owens, he just hit one from that corner.
Rhodes, or Fabrizio to Giles. 3 on the way and good for Bryce and Fabrizio.
Tabiona starting to heat up from the outside. They've now hit 4 Bryce Canyon City threes in the second half.
Andrus takes it into the big timber, gets by him, and then brings the contact back. Strong take by Andrus. Giles for 3, rims off. Fabrizio's 3 is high bounce and straight down through.
Wow. That is quite the bounce there for Fabrizio. That's when you know you've got the shooter's touch.
Rustin Shanoff keeps it, little floater, rims in. Rustin is a great little shooter for Bryce Valley. When he gets rolling, a lot of times he's unselfish. Well, he's always unselfish, but sometimes almost to a fault. 37-42. Rustin finds a seam, takes it in and got it.
You can't lose track of the ball on defense. That's the number 1 rule. That time they lose track of Shanath. And he gets a couple straight baskets in a row on state championship basketball, brought to you by SC Broadband on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Mom, we're going to Sam's.
Somebody shut the door! Ugh.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Welcome back off the Zions Bank timeout. We're going to send it right down to the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game sideline report and Nathan Thatcher.
Hey guys, I was listening to Coach Gines in that last Tabby timeout, and he was heavily focusing his message on offensive rebounding. He told his team why they stopped quitting on the winning plays, and he said they need to make more of those because that's who's going to win this game if they do that. We'll see who makes more down the stretch for both of these squads. Back up to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, Nate. Down there on the sideline getting us the tee. Out of bounds. Tabby ball. Park. Giles bangs in a Bryce Canyon City 3. Strand Giles, his second bucket of the game.
12 points this quarter for Tabiona, all 12 coming from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line.
(45-39), 6-point game for Tabby. Park. Foul on Antonio Moreno. Inbounds to Fabrizio. Gavin Rhodes working his magic down there low, crashing the boards, gets his 12th point of the game. Cooper Owens at the high post, kicks it back out to the top wing. 8-point game. Zarin Roberts hits a Bryce Canyon City 3. Coach Syrett calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. This is 1A State Championship basketball brought to you by Legacy Ace Hardware and Panguitch on 1aball.com.
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Panguitch for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
JCI Billing in Tropic, Utah, Utah's premier billing service for EMS. New owners Holly and Brandon Baugh and their staff want to wish the Mustangs success.
JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983, from large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes. Owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams success.
Off the Zions Bank timeout, it is Tabiona ball for banking that helps you score more. Zions Bank is for you. Fabrizio picks up his dribble. Park left side, defended by Andrus. Tipped up in the air by Shanath. Park, Fabrizio, inside the Winder, draws the foul. That resets the shot clock. Bryce Valley had done such a great job. They had the shot clock wound down to like 2.
Yeah, that is always frustrating as a defense and as a coach. And sometimes, it's good to be aware of the shot clock as a defender so you know not to reach in certain situations.
Andrus takes the lob out of the air. Zarin Roberts. They call a foul on Bryce and Fabrizio. A little hand check, maybe?
Yeah, maybe just a little push in the back.
Andrus with the layup, picked up by Cooper Owens.
Huge play by Andrus to save that after he missed the layup.
A foul on Fabrizio again. From this angle, that looked like the right call. Now from the other side, I don't know what that looked like.
And that's a tough one because it's a loose ball at that point. Once Fabrizio knocks it away, nobody's really in possession, so they kind of both have a right to it. It just depends on who has the better angle.
And what the official said, I don't know what he said, but what he showed was the two-hand push that Bryson did have on Zarin Roberts' back. Great save in the backcourt. Giles comes up with the ball. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 5-point lead for Tabby. Timeout, Coach Gines. We'll take one as well. This state championship basketball brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services and Chad Lyman on KTTA 8.1.
It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Off the Zions Bank timeout for banking designed to help you score more. Zions Bank is for you. Tabby ball with a 5-point lead. Bryce Valley, a lot of work to do to get back in this game. Gavin Rhodes with the power dribble and the shot and a foul.
Tabiona had 0 fouls in the first 5.5 minutes of this quarter, and then 3 quick ones. So they're still not even in the penalty yet. But Tabiona getting a little antsy with some of these calls.
Yeah, Owens' little floater goes to the ground. Must have just been off balance when he shot that and landed weird and went to the ground. Bryce and Fabrizio, Giles. Park in the middle, kicks it back out. Giles, 3, won't go. Roberts with the rebound and a foul on Strand Giles.
And now if you're Tabiona, you have to recognize that Bryce Valley is in the bonus. So you picked up all 4 of their fouls have basically been beyond the 3-point line, 2 of them on the opposite side of half court. You have to make sure you don't pick up any cheap fouls far away from the basket at this point.
Rustin Shanoff to Cooper. He gives to Blake. Zarin. Bryce Valley needs 2 scores. Zarin open 3, rims out. They got the shot they wanted. That was a great look. Timeout, Coach Giles. Coach Gines, sorry. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Lamb Excavating on TeamHive.live.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome and the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
Off the Zions Bank timeout. It's going to be Tabiona ball. 30 seconds on the clock. Vertus Winder back in the game for Tabby. Bryce and Fabrizio. Gines. Playing keep away. Park. And a foul by Cooper. That's only the 3rd foul, so.
Yeah, and they kind of wasted 15 or so seconds before doing that.
Yeah, and I don't think he was. They need to get the fouls, trying to hustle to get the ball. As many fouls as they need to give to get them to the line. Good defense.
Yeah, that's the right idea to try to jump that passing lane. Zarin was almost there.
Bryce and Fabrizio, 20 seconds, the shot clock's off. Winder got it. his second bucket of the game. 49-42 is your final. 7-point win for the Tigers. Hang with us, folks. We'll be back with the Rubies In postgame report and highlights after this.